Hello and welcome to episode 3 of Survivor Pool AI, where we've created 3 artificial intelligence agents to compete in a survivor pool. And each week they will be making their selections or picks for their pool, and that will also enable you as the viewer to take their picks or selections under consideration for your own pool. My name is Kip Skavinsky, and I'm assisted here with or by Eric Tedisco, who is helping me with some of the technical aspects of YouTube and social media. First of all, please hit the like button as we're a startup and subscribe button as we're a startup channel, and we really need your support to allow us to continue. I would encourage you to view episodes 1 and 2, but particularly episode 1, so that you understand how we've set this up and in effect laying the foundation of what we're trying to do. And also in episode 1, we went through our setup for ChatGPT, and each of the other models, we asked them a similar question, and I'll read and post the question so that you can see how we've started this. I said that I'm in an NFL pool. The rules that are I can pick one team of 32 teams each week. Once I pick, I can't pick that team again. Can you help me pick a team each week, and what other information do you need? We proceeded with roughly 4 pages of, as you can see, fairly heavily typed back and forth as to questions and answers and setups. And in episode 2, did something similar for Gemini and Groc. And at the end of episode 1, Chat made her pick, and then at the end of episode 2 and 3, Gemini and Groc made their picks. So let's get started. Once the agents made their pick, we queried them again today, asking them if they had any changes given updated information, and they said they did not. So here goes. Chat picked Denver versus Tennessee. They felt it was a good safety pick. Denver was favored. They're at home. The altitude is going to help them. And it was a strong team, but not necessarily one of the really strong teams. And so you would be burning one of those picks. Wanted to avoid some of the tight line games, thought that wanted to avoid the international game, and gave a backup pick as Washington over the Giants as a possible alternative. Gemini said that with the 2-loss rule, which is what is in our pick, although some of your pools that you may be in have only a 1-loss rule, but nevertheless, Gemini said it's about selecting a high confidence winner, and Gemini initially took the Saints over the Cardinals, but once she gleaned or got additional information about the Saints quarterback situation at the time, decided to switch that pick to the Jaguars over the Panthers. Home field advantage for the Jaguars, weak opponent, and said there was a few red flags. Groc, somewhat surprisingly to me at least, picked the Eagles, saying with greater than 100 players in the pool, early survivor was critical, and it still preserves other elite teams. I also asked these agents that if they were in a pool with 1 loss and you're out, and say 5,000 players, how would their picks for week 1 differ? And a little bit surprising again, each agent said that they would stick with these picks for a larger pool with one loss and you're out rule. So here you go, a couple of additional items. Our expectation here is that I'm not expecting that either of these agents actually win the pool that they're competing in. I'm thinking that if we can get 7, 8, 9 weeks into this, that this would be really an accomplishment. And as we go forward, maybe at another time, help to refine this. There's a lot of luck to this, as well as you all know, as well as the skill or the knowledge of the teams and what's going on in each camp to make a pool, to make a pick. The other thing is that I have a little personal note. I was planning to enter these into the pool and compete for the prize. And since gambling's illegal in a lot of states, that the prize in our pool happens to be beers, and the feeling was that we would be competing. When my daughter found out what her dad and son were up to, she felt that this would be cheating. So I countered with the argument that did she really think that her elderly dad and her 8th grade son had the moxie to create an agent that would actually win a pool? So after some back and forth, we decided to compromise, and as usual, we are going to do it her way. So I contacted the pool administrator, and we agreed that we would enter these teams as non-prize participants to see how they would do. And I also offered not to make my own entrance or my own picks in the pool, not to enter the pool myself, in order to avoid any appearance of impropriety. So that's where we are, although the administrator offered that they would trust me to make my own picks. So we'll see. That's still up for grabs. So that's it. Chat picked Denver, Gemini picked the Jaguars, and Groc picked the Eagles. So good luck. Hope this will help you somewhat in making your picks for week 1. And good luck with the first week of your pool, and we'll come back on. We're going to try to do this every Wednesday, so there'll be time for you to consider this and when you're making your picks. And good luck to you in week 1. And again, thank you for watching, and please hit the like button and the subscribe button. It'll help a lot. Thank you. Bye-bye.